Hello, this is Miss Harris here to talk to you about adding and subtracting decimals. Your steps are you're going to locate the decimal points in each number. 2, line up the decimals. 3, fill in empty places with values. And also remember to start at the last column on the right. So let's look at an example. 4.61 plus 0.2. First, I make sure that I can see the decimals. Now that I know where they are, I need to line them up by literally stacking them on top of each other. Then fill in your numbers just as they are in the problem. Next step, you're going to fill in your empty places with a 0. And now I'm ready to start adding, and I start at the last column on the right. 1, 8, and 4. And please don't forget your most important step is to bring down your decimal point. Next problem. 65.01 minus 22.5. Locate my decimal points. Line them up by literally stacking them on top of each other. Fill in your numbers just as they are in the problem. Fill in empty places with a 0. Now I'm ready to subtract. Please remember that you cannot take a big number from a small number. We need to regroup from the next column. My 5 becomes a 4, 0 becomes a 10. Now I can subtract and get 5, 2, and 4. Last important step, bring that decimal point straight down. Please do not forget your decimal point. Next, this time I see one decimal point, I don't see the other. Remember in our previous lesson, we learned that when you do not see the decimal point, it's located at the end. So now that I can see both of them, line them up by stacking them on top of each other. Place my numbers just as they are in the problem. If that 4 is sitting directly beside your decimal point in the problem, it needs to be sitting directly beside the decimal point as you stack them up. Fill in my empty places with a 0. Start at the last column on the right. Missing a 0. 2, 5, and 5. Bring that decimal point straight down. Next example. 53 minus 4.31. Remember, you're going to locate your decimal points. You do not see it. It's located at the end. And this is because that means that 53 is a whole number, and whole numbers are always located in front of the decimal. So I'm going to line them up now that I know where they are. Fill in my numbers as they look in the problem. Fill in empty places with a 0. Remember, you cannot take a big number from a small number. Regroup. I go to the very next column. I have 0 there. I cannot use it, so I move on down. 3. Regroup. It becomes a 2. That I cannot skip over to this 0 where I need it. I have to go back down the line. So this first 0 becomes a 10. But I need it over here at the end. So that 10 now becomes a 9. And now I have 10. So 9, 6, cannot take 4 from 2. Regroup. That 2 becomes a 12. And 4. And bring that decimal point straight down. I hope that you learned and enjoyed the lesson. Do some more practice problems and remember those decimal points. Thank you.